it's time to go back up to the surface. And no, okay, maybe not. Now we're back at the kingdom, and it's like, Birdman, you have failed. The chicken man, you have failed us. And okay, now we're back up to the surface. Yeah. And everyone's like, welcome home, Simone. But you're a dumbass. And then Nia's like, he's not a dumbass. I love him. And then we continue to chat and chat some more about getting to Teplin, I guess. Sort of sounds like what we would be chatting about, I think. If it was like insert conversation here, I would kind of insert the Teplin conversation. Like, I know where my kingdom is, and I can take you to it. It's kind of like a drill pointing down to the ground, but inside it's actually a gunman. And of course, she doesn't say that. It's just like, here's Teplin, let's go. Leon still has something to say. And wait, there were people there. Were you here before? I don't think you were here before. You were, I never noticed you. Okay, so let's talk to Nia again to trigger our next battle. Yeah, this story just seems to only be progressing through battles. This formula has gotten a little old. Just saying. And it's Guam! Holy crap, it's Guam! And Guam's here to ruin the day. And he ambushes Team Gurren. Even though in the show he does it a lot funnier way. Where he kind of dresses up all his gunmen as hot chicks. And the guys are just like, oh my god, it's a bunch of hot girls. And, next thing you know, because everyone's a pervert, they kind of get ambushed. And surprised, like, oh my god, the hot chicks are actually beastmen. So totally did not see that one coming. So now everyone's trapped underground, and Guam kind of starts hitting on Nia because he's a pedo. And Nia's just like, Simone will save me. And then we start having flashbacks about Kamina and his brave words that he said to Simone before he died. As Simone realizes, I need to stop being like my bro. I'm me! And then he goes to, rescue Nia. Like any good boyfriend should. They talk some more about how much Nia loves him. And for some reason, Simone does not do the epic scream of, I'm not my bro! I'm me! I wish he did the epic scream. But anyways, we combined with Rossy again. Now we're back to Gurren Lagann. And we are not going to let these motherfuckers get away from us. Because I am in the new reborn Simone. I am the one that does not let any shit pass. You shall die. Painfully. Oh no, it's starting to sound like a monkey. Either way, you're dead. What is this attack called? I'm gonna listen in. Kabaturari! Yeah, sure. Kabaturari. Kabaturari. Kabaturari! Oh, hey, there's attack again. Yeah, I remember this. The cannonball attack. Personally, I would have stuck with Lagann Impact, but since it just kind of sounds cooler. But cannonball attack works too. Or does Lagann Impact just sort of Lagann itself, taking stuff over? Either way, Lagann's being kind of thrown at the enemy. Lagann Impact just sounds more awesome. But I'm not really one to judge. It's just kind of my opinion. Except Awesome Buster still sounds awesome. It is awesome. It's the Awesome Buster. Now, hopefully the casino reject will die. Go back to Las Vegas, you son of a bitch. And no, he isn't dead. God damn it. You dare hit the new and improved Simone and his Gurren Lagann? Now I will truly make you pay. But first, let's get this guy out of the way. Yeah, I think it's right here that it starts speeding up like really, really super duper fast. It's because it is. I mean, it was kind of fast before, but it was at a pretty decent pace. But here, it's just like freaking lightning. All right, now let's kill this roly-poly. Anyone who thinks that they can attack the new and improved Simone, that is him, not his bro, not Kamina, not spiky-haired blue person, even though he does get spiky hair. And he's always had blue hair. Later. That is for later. He will go back in his words of being himself later. Honest to God, people, I'm gonna say right here, right now, that the moment Simone, and what was it, episode 23, okay, episode 23, let's go, the final battle. It upset me so much the moment I saw Simone just do that with his, like, change his look, and, like, his dress, and just... It goes entirely against the point of being himself. I mean, for him just to become a second Kamina is ridiculous. Which is why I will consistently say that the first 15 episodes of Gurren Lagann are far better than the second arc. I like this. I like the way the second arc first started out. Kind of from, like, you know, the way from it started up to the point where Kitan took a shotgun to a gunman. I mean, not a gunman, but a Mugan. Like right after Kitan started shooting a bunch of Mugan, like a Mugan with a shotgun, even though it didn't do anything. But, you know, he was willing to make a great sacrifice, and I commend him for that. Is that the right word for it? I salute him. I salute him for that. But it's like that very second afterwards where Aken comes with his gunman, and it's like, oh, gunmen are effective against Mugan, and then Lord Jerome's like, well, of course. Gunmen were made to defeat Mugan, and then it's like, oh, then why the fuck didn't Gurren Lagann do any good before? Ugh. Such a huge plot hole. Okay, no, seriously, like, this is why when I first used Giga Drill Break, I replaced it with Kamina shouting it. It's just not nearly as epic enough. And I'm not talking about in terms of not understanding Japanese or English voice acting, but, you know, seriously, shouting it in a manly voice is certainly more awesome than just being like, Giga Drill Break. It's break, not breaker. It's just Japanese English. But, you know, if you want to call it breaker, whatever. Kind of used to it. I'm just gonna call it break though. So don't bitch. Even though I've already said that once before. People have a bitch check, so hey, it's all good. Ah, crap. I lost a left leg. Oh, good thing I don't use it. Ha 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 ha. You have attacked the wrong spot, and now the new and improved Simon will kick your ass. With the right leg, since I lost the left one. Or I can slice your face, that works too. I like slicing people's faces. And right here, I, for some reason, accidentally opened up the wrong window. I'm just kind of like, what, why can't I move Gurren Lagann? For, you know, a little bit. And it's like, oh, wrong window open. You know, I would do this commentary, you know, like with, what would you call that? When you're doing the gameplay. Is there like any specific word for that kind of commentary? Because, you know, this post-commentary, which is like after recording the footage. But no, I kind of have to do this after recording because, once again, like I said before, the game lags. And when the video speeds up, and the audio and the video gets, you know, out of sync. Obviously. So, this is kind of pretty much the only LP that I do now that requires post-commentary. And that sometimes leads me to forgetting what I was doing before, and sometimes having to talk in the past tense, and then other times in the present tense, just because talking in the present tense is more fun. But look as he stands there and cowers in fear, for he knows that the new and improved Gurren Lagann and Simon will kick his ass. And for that, I will truly make him cower. And with my ultimate attack, he will die painfully. No mercy! That was fun. Okay, so I will see you all next time on the next Let's Play Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.